Today we are going to take a look at what I think are the best gaming mice for palm grippers. By the way, if you had the chance to win one of these gaming mice, which one would you prefer and why? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get started. We are starting the list with the BenQ Zowie EC2, which is best all-rounder. As one of the top FPS gaming mice for all mouse grips and techniques, the BenQ Zowie EC2 continues its legendary legacy. Preferred by pros like CSGO legend Coldzera, no doubt that the BenQ Zowie EC2 is one of the top choices for both professionals and casual gamers alike. The mouse has a supremely comfortable shape with a soft rubber cable, a flawless sensor, and a reasonable weight. All of this adds up to a mouse that performs really well. The BenQ Zowie EC2 is a simple matte black mouse. It has a slight curved design for right hands, a high rounded back, and two shiny buttons on its left side. The branding on the back is red and not backlit. Unlike most gaming mice, it doesn't have any RGB zones. It quite screams minimalism. The EC2 provides a quick and easy setup that many gamers can appreciate. After plugging in your mouse, your EC2 will be set to 1000 Hz polling and 400 dpi tracking by default. The polling rate is ideal if you are playing intensive games on a fast machine. If your setup is more modest and you are using a monitor under 120 Hz, consider using a lower polling rate to take some of the load away from your CPU. The EC uses the same Pixar 3360 sensor found in the ECB, which is generally considered flawless and the best sensor on the market today. And now we have the best runner-up, the SteelSeries Rival 600. If the SteelSeries Rival 600 isn't the very best all-purpose gaming mouse on the market, it's at least in the highest echelon. The SteelSeries Rival 600 is a great gaming mouse. It has an excellent build quality, it has excellent ergonomics, and its weight is customizable. It has excellent overall performance, and its software allows for a great level of customization too. While much of a design work has clearly been focused and controlled, as it should be, SteelSeries has not forgotten the aesthetic side of things. There's a good swath of RGB lighting running from the edges of the mouse wheel, downside panel hugging strips to an illuminated logo on the base, all compatible with SteelSeries' excellent prism lighting system. This means you can sync up your compatible gear and even get visual notifications from the likes of Discord via your mouse because you need that. Everything's beautifully coated in the greased magnet soft plastic finish that tends to wear away and get sticky after a few years of solid use, and there's an extra dash of silicone on the base of each side grip, adding to the luxury feel and the sureness of the grip. Speaking of the sides, they're removable on the Rival 600, revealing the extensive customizable weight system. Out of the box, this mouse weighs 96 grams. That's a fairly average for a gaming mouse. With the optional set of 8 extra 4 grams metal bits and extra 32 gram in total, you can bring the total weight up to 128 grams. SteelSeries put the TrueMove 3 Plus sensor in the 600, which we saw featured in the Rival and Sensei 310 models. It's a great sensor as SteelSeries tweaked the already brilliant PMW 3360 and offers 12,000 dpi, IPS speed of 350, but with improved raw tracking from 2000 to 3500. The sensor features 1-to-1 tracking, and you can notice the power of this sensor in-game. It was easy to track targets and follow consistently compared with other mice. The mouse was simply very precise and without the cost of extra latency or losing jitter reduction. The Rival 600 has 2 sensors, though the other is the depth sensor that tracks and detects liftoff. I don't doubt that the FPS players will love this mouse since I myself had a great experience with it. Next on the list, I introduce the Razer Deathadder V2 Pro, best for comfort. The Razer Deathadder is still one of the most popular gaming mice even years after its initial release. It's not hard to see why. PC gamers have loved everything about this mice, from the ergonomics and performance to customization. It doesn't hurt the other technological feats the Deathadder accomplished over the past decades. This includes introducing the first 3G infrared sensor and left-handed gaming mouse. As far as gaming mice go, you'll be hard-pressed to find a more comfortable mouse than the Deathadder V2 Pro. Its contoured shape and palm grip along with rubberized sides make it one of the best mice to use during long gaming sessions. Compared to its wired counterparts, the Deathadder V2 Pro is a little heavier, coming in at 88 grams or so. As such, for some it might prove too heavy, but for me it feels just right, as I prefer mice at the slightly heavier end of the spectrum. Like its wired counterpart, the Deathadder V2 Pro is all business under the hood. It features Razer's top proprietary sensor, the Focus Plus, which can track at up to 20,000 dpi and, more importantly, stays accurate at up to 650 inches per second. The mouse's optical switch is another important feature I should talk about. Razer equipped the Deathadder V2 Pro Wireless with the second generation optical mouse switch that provides greater tactile feedback. It actuates through an infrared light beam to deliver response time as fast as 0.2 ms. When using Bluetooth connectivity, the mouse's battery life lasts up to 120 hours. Next up, best ergonomics, we have the Hyperx Pulsefire Raid. Hyperx's Pulsefire Raid offers a lot of customizability and some carefully considered touches, including a well-functioning braided cable and RGB lighting. The Pulsefire Raid looks exactly how a gaming mouse is supposed to look. It has a matte black plastic case with a threaded scroll wheel, textured grip, and the requisite RGB lighting. The Hyperx Pulsefire Raid is designed for an ergonomic right-handed grip, which means palm grippers would love using this mouse. The mouse lengths at about 128mm, 71mm in width, and height of 41mm. This is a larger mouse designed for right-handed palm grip use only. It weighs 95 grams. Like always, Hyperx doesn't disappoint with its features. The Pulsefire Raid is made for casual gamers, and you can even dare to enter the competitive space using this. It's also got all the bells and whistles for a gaming mouse too. Million-something RGB customization, DPI adjustment button, smooth skates, and tactile buttons. The Hyperx Pulsefire Raid has a decent Pixar 3389 sensor. The mouse can go up to 16,000 dpi, tracks at speed up to 450 IPS, and acceleration speed up to 50 G. The mouse doesn't have any issues flicking and moving very fast, also it tracks precisely at all DPI levels. And now, unbeatable value for the money, we have the Logitech G Pro Wireless. From the moment of its release, the Logitech G Pro Wireless became the gold standard that all other wireless gaming mice have to live up to. Its sleek, ambidextrous design, incredible sensor and wireless performance, and precise shape and button placement made it the default choice for everyone from serious pro gamers to hardcore enthusiasts. The G Pro Wireless is relatively small at 4.92 to 2.50 to 1.57 inches, although it's still big enough that you can hold it comfortably in either a palm or claw grip. The mouse has a perfectly ambidextrous design with a left button, a right button, a clickable scroll wheel, and 2 thumb buttons on either side by default. You may have noticed that I didn't mention a button for adjusting DPI sensitivity. The G Pro Wireless has one, but it's not where you'd expect it to be. Rather than placing this button above the right button or below the scroll wheel, the 2 popular location for DPI buttons, Logitech has moved this control to the bottom of the mouse. Logitech's Hero sensor impressed us all in its initial incarnation a few years ago, and the 25K DPI version featured here and in some of their other current mice is even better. This is a power-efficient performance monster, and when combined with Logitech's excellent wireless tech, it feels amazing. 25,000 dpi is far too high for anyone to use, but at the 18,000 or so that I use for most games, the G Pro Wireless performs well. It also has great battery life, lasts up to 48 hours of use with the RGB lighting on, or 60 hours with the lighting disabled. You can play while you charge, thanks to the inclusion of a long braided cable, and the wireless reception appears to be flawless. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this video to be helpful. If you have any questions about the products mentioned in this video, you can leave a comment down below in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you once more, take care and stay safe. Peace out.